In this video, you're going to get expert advice on how to quit porn. No bullshit, no fluff, just genuine, hard facts on how to quit porn. By the way, I was a porn addict from the age of 13 to 19. That's 6 years, jacking off every single day like a loser, completely addicted, until I implemented my own system and I was able to quit. I quit porn at 19. Not many guys can say that because most guys are losers. I quit porn at 19 using my system. I've helped countless guys do the exact same thing and it's worked every single time. So I'm going to give you some expert advice on someone who is actually credible and knows what they're talking about. Step number 1 of quitting porn is this. You don't have to quit porn in 2 weeks like a jackass, alright? All these guys online telling you, quit porn in 2 weeks, quit porn in 7 days. It's a load of garbage. Them videos get the most views because they're the most attractive. Like, oh, I can quit porn in 2 weeks. No, you can't, alright? Why? Because you've had this addiction for months, years, and you expect to just quit just like that. That's like expecting the fat obese guy to have a six-pack in 2 weeks. Like, it's unrealistic, alright? So either moan and bitch about it and cry and click off this video, or accept that it's going to take a bit longer, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And it's your fault that you got yourself in that situation. Take responsibility. You're the reason you're addicted to porn. Get over it, alright? That's number 1. So number 2, how long is it actually going to take and how do you do it? Well, instead of trying to rush it and quit porn instantly, what I want you to do is something a lot simpler. It's my golden rule when quitting porn that I tell all my customers is this. Jack off less this month than you did last month. That's it. Watch porn less this month than you did last month. It's that easy. That is my golden rule that if you follow, you will quit porn guaranteed because it's so easy and simple to follow. For example, if you watched porn 30 times last month, watch it 28 times this month. Okay? See how simple that is? Because 28 is less than 30. That's the retarded brain dead method that will help you quit porn. And your brain is going to convince you that, that progress, it's too slow, it's going to take too long. Your brain is the reason you're addicted to porn. Your brain is the reason your life is shit. So turn your brain off and start listening to mine instead, because my brain is the reason I quit porn. My brain is the reason I'm going to help a million guys quit porn. So turn your brain off because it does not serve you at this moment. And listen to my brain. This is the fastest progress you're going to make. Try and quit porn in 2 weeks. If my advice doesn't work, you try that because you'll get motivated for 3-4 days, then you'll relapse on the next day. You'll be so depressed that you reset your streak and you'll end up fapping 6 times that same day. And guess what? The addiction got worse. Didn't get better, it got worse doing it your way. So try my way and thank me later when you quit porn, alright? Jack off less each month and you don't have to go to 0. This way, your porn consumption is going to look like that. Not like that, like a knobhead. Just like that. Gradually reduce how much you watch it each month. That's the golden rule I want you to follow. Before I continue, if you do want the full system on how I quit porn easily, the full system that I've been using with all my customers that has helped every single one of them the best on the internet for quitting porn, it's in the link below. Check it out. Currently dirt cheap. I'm going to increase the price very soon, so lock in now. Plus, there's a free bonus section on how to speak and attract girls, because when you do that, when you quit porn, that becomes very, very easy. Step number 2 or 3, whatever, that I want you to bear in mind when trying to quit porn is accept that urges are going to come, okay? So many guys that I help them with their porn issue. They get down to jacking off 1 or 2 times a month from previously being completely addicted losers. They're doing it once, twice a month, but they're messaging me and they're like, I'm still getting urges to watch porn. What am I doing wrong? And I'm like, you're doing nothing wrong, mate. You're a normal human being. What's the problem? You're getting porn urges. So what? I get them too, and I've not watched porn in over 100 days. Everyone gets porn urges. Doesn't matter what stage you're at. Porn urges are always going to be there. Why? Because it's just a healthy sex drive. It shows you've got testosterone in your balls. Well done, mate. That's it. And the fact that you beat yourself up about it, I've had guys beat themselves up like, oh, I'm such a failure. I got urges to watch porn, so I had to do it, And I'm like, what? I got the urge to watch porn today too. I didn't do it because I'm not a loser. Okay? Don't expect urges to just disappear like that, because they don't. In fact, if they do disappear, be worried, because your testosterone's too low. If you've got no sex drive, then what's happening? You're a man, okay? So the next time you get an urge, don't be a whiny little bitch and like, oh, I failed, I'm gonna have to jack off. No. You're always gonna get urges to watch porn. That's just being a man. You're always gonna get these sexual desires. Congratulations, you're normal. Doesn't mean you have to go and jack off though, does it? The fat guy who's on a diet, if he gets hungry, doesn't mean he's gotta eat. He's not gonna die of starvation. The dude's fat. You are addicted to porn, okay? Just because you get horny doesn't mean you have to go and watch it, okay? Simple as that. So accept that urges are going to come, but move on, all right? Accept that, just acknowledge that when you get an urge to watch porn, it shows that you've got a healthy sex drive, a good level of testosterone, and that's it. Acknowledge that and move on. Simple as that. Don't be butthurt about getting an urge to watch porn. Now, some good news. The urges do get a lot less strong and a lot less frequent. Right now, you're watching porn. The amount of urges you get and the strength of them is the strongest that they're going to ever be. You're going to get as many urges as you'll ever get right now. But using my method of gradually reducing how much you watch porn each month, the urges are going to be a lot less frequent and a lot less strong. So they're going to be easy to overcome, all right? But my point is, they'll always be there. Just accept that and move on, all right? Another thing about urges I'm going to tell you, if you jack off in the same place, in the same environment every single day, for example, like me, I had to jack off every single night before bed. I couldn't go to sleep without it. I just felt uncomfortable and I just had to do it. And I'd always get the urge to watch porn before bed, all right? And you know what my dickhead self did? I stayed in that environment and I tried to fight the urge. I was looking at these gay methods online, like, deep breath, meditate on it. That never worked. I'd meditate, I'd be like, all right, I still got the urge to watch porn, and I'd jack off, okay? What I should have done is seen the environment I was in, realised, okay, this is the environment that I jack off every single night. It's the same environment, my bedroom, and move away from it. It's insanity to stay in that same place. Again, the fat guy on a diet. It would be crazy if he went to a chocolate factory on day 2 of his diet and just stayed there and was like, I've got discipline, I'm going to do some deep breaths. Like, why are you there? Go. And now you're going to be saying like, oh, well, if it's late at night, I can't leave my room. Go in your garden, go for a walk. It don't matter if it's dark, all right? It doesn't matter if it's cold. We're on a mission to get rid of your porn addiction, and you've got to do these hard things. Literally, you only have to go outside for 5-10 minutes, come back, and the urge will be gone, or it'll be a lot less strong. Simple as that. The one thing I don't want you to do is stay in the environment that you're used to jacking off in, because that is retarded. That is stupid. Okay? To try and fight your willpower, try and be disciplined, it never works. Okay? Get the most disciplined person in the world who's on a diet, put their favourite food in front of them. Eventually they'll crack. If they just stare at it like a psycho, eventually they're going to crack and they're going to eat it. So get yourself out of that environment, and even just changing your environment for a few seconds is going to help you a lot. Go and talk to your mum. Just do something. Just don't stay in the same place that you're used to jacking off in, because that's familiar for your body and that's what your body is going to end up doing. Here are just simple tips to quit porn. Most guys that try and teach this on the internet are stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't actually know how to quit porn. I do. I quit porn at 19. Not many guys can say that. I literally fucking study this shit so I can make the most effective system on the planet to quit porn, which is exactly what I've done. I've taught a bit of it in here. So if my free stuff has helped you, subscribe so you get more of it, and check out my paid stuff, link below. If you do want to actually change your life, quit porn faster and easier, learn from my mistakes, and get the best porn quitting system on the internet, plus a free bonus section on attracting and speaking to girls to help find your future wife, or just to find a hookup or whatever you want. Price will increase very soon. I hope this helped. Subscribe if it did. Goodbye.